Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 1st of October. The Bitcoin saw this 5 waves up, which looked promising, then broke to new lows, which negated that, and we're now going sideways. As I said before, you'd think Bitcoin would be benefiting from all the financial chaos around the place. I mean, you've got money in banks, you might be worried about having some kind of bank run. I hope British banks are pretty sound, but I guess you just don't know really what might happen in this situation. It is a fairly major financial crisis. And crypto would seem to be quite a good place to go to, but obviously if it's still going down, which this chart suggests, this is a 1 wave, I suppose. This could be a 2. It says it's corrective. Having said that, there is quite strong support around this level, the 18,500 level, but nothing's being achieved from it at the moment. We're just bouncing up and down. But putting your money into Bitcoin or other cryptos, it might then halve. So that would be worse than a bank. Well, quite possibly worse than a bank run. I don't know. It's not an easy situation right now. Everything seems to be going down. Although thankfully gold is now looking better, which we'll now look at Ethereum first. As I've been saying, Ethereum does look better with this 5 wave advance up here. Pretty clear. Nice third of a third thrust here. A rather deep ABC, and actually nothing here to take home to suggest it's going up at this point. I'm not sure what we're waiting for, but it hasn't arrived yet. And this again looks like a corrective pattern suggesting we're going to go down, in fact not up. So although it's more positive than Bitcoin, given the 5 waves here, we've still got no confirmation of that being confirmed, basically. On to gold. Well, gold is better with this key. Key thrust up here. That looks corrective, quite a nice 1-2 in fact, but again it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. It's hard to count this. that could be a 1, I suppose. That would then be a 2. 1, 2. I feel like it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's no real 5 here to count. That's the only decent 5 in there, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought it could be an irregular 2, a 3, but then that overlaps with the. So it's just a mess again. We're looking at pretty much a mess. I've currently got some long gold positions. I plan to buy more gold, in fact, as an investment. But I'm going to tighten stops on this because it's just looking rather erratic at the moment. I'll wait to see how it goes. But that's my current thoughts on the matter. Right, silver looks a bit better. We've got a clear impulsive move here, correction there, which is pretty clear. This looks slightly improved on gold. 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe a 3 there. Then again we've got the 4 coming up below. Actually, I haven't quite taken out the 1. It's touched, so it has kissed the 1. In fact, slight penetration. So that could be a 5, I suppose. This could be an ABC 2, perhaps, with 1, 2, 1, 2. But I think it probably counts better as an ABC. A, B, C. But I'm leaving it open. I won't mark it on the chart because I think there is potential here. You'd think gold and silver would be having a solid rally at this point in time, given the situation, even if the cryptos aren't, but they're obviously not. So I had to wait and see. I remain fairly positive of these markets, but we're just not seeing any confirmation at this point. I've put together a fairly clear ABC. Actually, let me just show it on the chart. It's better really. So we had a big A, B, C. I guess it could be a 1, 2, 3. So maybe we're going to need a 4 and a 5 to complete it. What we're seeing at the moment is a very dithery. You can see for yourself. So A, B, C, D, E, suggesting we're going down some more, which I guess would be we need a 5th wave decline. Then I guess that's what's coming. But this is obviously not very encouraging for the upside. Although we have got quite good support here, but this pattern is not terribly encouraging. DAX also, as I said before, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3, 3 or 3, and nothing here suggests we're going to see any other than a corrective bounce. So I think these declines are going to continue for the foreseeable future, in fact, which is no real surprise, I don't think, given what's going on. Look at the Dow. The same thing goes to the Dow. 1, 2, 1, 2. Look at the 3rd wave still in progress, with the 3rd wave somewhere down the future. And again, I expect this to continue also going forwards, at least for the next, well, hard to predict these things really, but certainly some weeks, may well be longer than that. Nasdaq the same, looks very, very weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by this thing. Followed by an ABC. Failed to get 50%, but close. That's the 1. That's a 2. 1, 2. Looks like it's in the third actually. 1, 2, 3. Possible 4 here, a bit small though, so maybe got another 4 to come. But we're going down. We're just testing this. I think back to break. But this wave may not be too much longer with us, and a wave 2 of 3 may come in. On the other hand, we could just start to fall away sharply, I guess. I mean, this is a serious decline, quite obviously. We've got the war going on, we've got the tax on food and energy. It couldn't really be a much worse situation. I think I think my views are fairly clear at this point. Feel free to email me at all or whatever if you have any questions, or make some comments in the WhatsApp room. We can have a discussion about these things. Obviously I think we're probably one of the most critical times that I've ever been involved with in the markets. Certainly beats 87 into a cocked hat. Anyway, that's where we are. That's all for today. If that's useful, back to report on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.